Near the end of Queen Elizabeth II's life, Meghan Markle made an unexpected and controversial request. She wanted ownership of Windsor Castle. This iconic royal residence, which has housed British monarchs for over 900 years, holds immense historical and symbolic value, representing the continuity of the monarchy and the nation's heritage. It's not just a royal home, it's a national treasure. The audacity of this request sparked immediate controversy and confusion, as it highlighted a fundamental misunderstanding of royal protocol on Meghan's part. Windsor Castle is not a private residence to be handed over at will. It belongs to the Crown Estate, held in trust for the British people and for future generations of monarchs, not individual members of the royal family. For Meghan, a relatively new member of the monarchy and someone whose connection to it was already tenuous after stepping back from royal duties, to ask for such a property seemed wildly out of touch with the responsibilities and traditions that define the institution. Queen Elizabeth II's response was swift and firm. She denied Meghan's request, reaffirming her commitment to the institution of the monarchy, where the Crown's assets are tied to duty and service, not personal ambition. Her rejection of Meghan's request was a clear statement. The monarchy, steeped in tradition and duty, would not be swayed by personal desires, even from within the family. The public's reaction was as divided as it often is with anything related to Meghan and Harry. Some saw Meghan's request as an audacious and perhaps self-serving move, emblematic of her outsider status and perceived disregard for royal customs. For others, it was a misunderstood gesture, perhaps a reflection of her different approach to life within the monarchy, which has often been at odds with its rigid traditions. Regardless, the incident sparked a larger conversation about the balance between modernity and tradition within the royal family. Meghan's request also brought up broader issues regarding her role within the royal family. Since her marriage to Prince Harry, she has been viewed by some as someone who struggled to integrate into the royal system, often clashing with its expectations and constraints. Her stepping back from royal duties in 2020 only cemented this perception. By asking for a property as significant as Windsor Castle, Meghan may have further demonstrated a lack of understanding or disregard for the unique responsibilities and limits that come with royal life. As King Charles III ascends the throne, questions about the future of royal estates like Windsor Castle remain. The traditional ownership structure of such properties, with estates tied to the crown rather than individuals, is unlikely to change. The monarchy's properties, including Windsor, will continue to be managed with the monarchy's broader responsibilities in mind, not as personal possessions of its members. Key figures like Prince William and Kate Middleton are expected to oversee these properties in the future, but always in service to the institution, not for personal gain. This incident with Meghan underscores the tension between modern perspectives on property and tradition, especially within the highly symbolic world of British royalty. For Queen Elizabeth II, this was about more than just one property. It was about safeguarding the legacy and integrity of the monarchy. Her refusal to grant Meghan ownership of Windsor Castle was a final reaffirmation of her lifetime dedication to duty over personal interests, a principle that has long defined her reign. The request for Windsor Castle, and the Queen's resolute denial, serve as a poignant reminder of the delicate balance the royal family must strike as it moves into the future. Tradition is the foundation upon which the monarchy stands, and any attempt to challenge or reshape it, whether through misunderstanding or deliberate ambition, is likely to meet resistance. For Meghan Markle, this was yet another instance of her path diverging sharply from the institution she once sought to join. The public's response, as always, remains deeply polarized, but the Queen's message was clear: the monarchy endures, and it is not something to be parceled out at will.